Hey everyone, this is Dr. Cole with Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most fascinating nerves in the human body, and that is the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is cranial nerve number 10, and sometimes it's called the wandering nerve because of how far it travels through the human body. It starts or emerges in the medulla oblongata all the way up in the brainstem above your C1. From there, it's going to travel all the way down your neck with the carotid artery and jugular vein, and then from there, it's going to pass into your thoracic cavity and then your abdomen. So it's a very long and important nerve. Now there's different branches of this nerve. There's the auricular branch, which is going to be the ear, the pharyngeal and laryngeal branches, which are going to be your voice and swallowing. And there's also the thoracic and abdominal branches, which is going to be what's in control of your organs and how things move along. And the vagus nerve is what we call a mixed nerve. So what that means is that it does sensory, motor, and parasympathetic function. Parasympathetic control, in this case, would be things that we don't necessarily think about, like our heart rate, digestion, and breathing. For the motor function, it's going to be the muscles of the larynx, so our voice, and then also our pharynx for swallowing. The sensory branch is going to be responsible for taste from the epiglottis, sensation in the throat, and our thoracic and abdominal organs. So this is where the rest and digest or fight or flight comparison comes in. A lot of people call this vagal tone. For us, we call it autonomic balance or autonomic tone. So maintaining a healthy balance between fight or flight and rest and digest or rest and repair is very important in the human body. Think about rest and repair as when you're sitting on your couch after you've had a meal. That's when your body's going to be taking in all of this food and using it to repair the different cells in your body. Whereas fight or flight is going to be if you had to get up and run away from something. Think about it as you're under a stressful situation. You have a deadline due. You have to go to work the next morning. You know it's going to be a very busy day. But understanding the vagus nerve and vagal tone is a key to stress management. And one of the best ways to evaluate it is with the heart rate variability. And that's something that we do at this office. On that heart rate variability, typically the way that we do it, you'll see yourself as a white dot. There'll be a nice green box of where you want to be. And that's going to be if you're autonomically balanced, not too far to the left, meaning oversympathetic, and not too far to the right, meaning overly parasympathetic. So what can happen if our vagus nerve is overstimulated? Well, it can cause fainting, and the scientific word for that when it relates to the vagus nerve is vasovagal syncope. And damage to this nerve can cause things like hoarseness in the throat, difficulty swallowing, as well as many digestive issues. Someone who's resting in this fight or flight state may have issues with things moving too quickly through their gut. So having diarrhea, having loose or watery stools. So what are some reasons that we would want to stimulate the vagus nerve for a healthy reason? Well, it can help with depression and migraines, as well as our autonomic balance, so the way that we move things along in that rest and repair period, and making sure that we're not resting in the fight or flight period for too long as a result of cortisol. So what are some ways that you can make sure that your vagus nerve is healthy and to help balance out your autonomic tone? Number one is going to be deep breathing. We do prescribe breathing exercises based off of your heart rate variability. Another option is humming your favorite song. Dr. Amir always says, sing your favorite song and dance. Another one is cold exposure. So things like ice baths, ice tanks. So we recommend deep breathing exercises based off of your HRV results. I would recommend doing the Wim Hof method as well if you're going to do cold exposure. All of these stimulate the vagus nerve and help improve that autonomic balance. So the vagus nerve truly is a mind-body connector, linking the brain to not only our voice, our heart, our gut, and more. Central to how we are able to regulate stress safely, recover, and even how we interact with others. So if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. My name is Dr. Cole Talton with Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic here in Frederick, Maryland.